Sergeant Fury versus High Voltage Omar about to get underway here.
This whole body's a weapon. What do you mean?
Sergeant Fury coming out with some heavy weaponry here that's thankfully been taken away from ringside. Omar claiming to the referee that his whole body is a weapon. And we'll see how that plays out in this match.
I just gotta point something out.
Here at New York Championship Wrestling, looks like they're
check me for weapons?
going back and forth here.
Check my legs. Check them.
Check it.
I know they're fine.
And High Voltage Omar trying to instruct referee Dan Ryan on how to check for foreign objects.
I'm doing it for $5 for that. Where's my $5? Where's my $5? Where's my $5?
And Sergeant Fury here trying to get in the head of High Voltage Omar. Omar playing around with the referee. And Omar just looking to get things going here.
Here we go. They were dancing around each other, but now it looks like they're coming in for a proper face-off.
Omar slapping the hand of Sergeant Fury away. And these two have been exchanging words since they both got in the ring. Sergeant Fury meeting High Voltage Omar in the corner there. These two just jaw-jacking. Lots of trash talk to start off this match.
And these digs are deeply personal. You can tell that these guys know each other. They've known each other for a long time.
Absolutely. Both men stalwarts of the Northeast independent scene. No doubt meeting numerous times before. Very familiar with each other. And looking to get dominance here in front of the new crowd. Two alpha males in the ring.
Well, they're not going to win the crowd over with words. They're going to win the crowd over with action.
I agree, but
it begins.
We are not going to get it yet. Omar ducking underneath. And High Voltage Omar showing off his calisthenic prowess to Sergeant Fury. Omar now taking some time to argue with the fans. We're still ready to get things underway here.
The bell has rung, correct?
Yes, the bell has rung. This match has a time limit. And they're finally locking up right in the center of the ring.
Omar with the advantage early.
Arm wringer by High Voltage Omar turns it into a wrist lock. And he's continuing the trash talk here against Sergeant Fury.
Something tells me it is not going to stop.
Sergeant Fury trying to reach for the ropes. Omar pulling him away, showing great ring awareness. And Fury cannot get to the ropes here. He may be in a bad way. Can't figure a way out of this. Rolls through. Turns it over. Shoves Omar face first to the mat. Great escape there.
But he doesn't stay on him. He just taunts once more.
And these two still trying to get in each other's head. And you're right. He would be better suited to just stay on High Voltage Omar. But Omar just open-handed slap. The disrespect shown by High Voltage Omar to Sergeant Fury. Hits him with another hard shot. Fury in the corner. And now Fury using the referee as a shield here. But Omar hits him with another hard right.
Omar's breaking through the ref, breaking through Sergeant Fury's face. Another shot to the chest now.
Sergeant Fury comes out of the corner, hits Omar with a chop of his own. Omar ducks down and gets out of dodge. Sergeant Fury looks like he's going to pursue, but thinks better of it. And Omar taking the opportunity to jaw jack with some fans. Sergeant Fury inviting Omar back into the ring, but maybe taking the count-out victory here, as Omar's in no hurry to get back into the ring.
He's certainly not going to go in because Fury's goading him in.
Yeah, Omar going to do this, going to control this match on his own terms, setting the pace here.
And you got to think that him walking to the outside is only building up more anger inside Sergeant Fury.
Absolutely. Fury getting frustrated, tries to grab it. Omar gets out of the way. I think Omar's really trying to goad Sergeant Fury to the outside. I think he feels that he's gonna have the advantage in a brawling environment where he can utilize the edge of the ring, where he can utilize the ring post, the guardrails. Sergeant Fury, to his credit, not falling for that trick, but
absolutely. And don't forget that Omar has all of his body as a weapon in and out of the ring.
That is true. Omar onto the apron, may finally be getting back into the ring here. Fury going, and Omar backs out once again. And the crowd not entirely happy with High Voltage Omar as well. Fury slipping to the outside, Omar distracted. Fury catching Omar from behind, throwing him into the guardrail.
If Omar was trying to get Fury hot and out of the ring, it works.
Absolutely, but Omar taking his eye off the ball and letting his plan fall to pieces. Sergeant Fury marching around the outside, firing up the crowd here. Omar still trying to recover from that hit in the guardrail.
And he does, and he's dropping those fists right on the back of Sergeant Fury.
High Voltage Omar pouncing on Sergeant Fury as he slides back into the ring. It just seems like this has been his tale of two men who are almost as preoccupied with the crowd as they are with each other. And now Omar continuing to trash talk to the crowd.
Oh, on cue.
Absolutely.
Exposing that knee. Dropping it across the back of Sergeant Fury.
Right on the kidney of Sergeant Fury there. Omar hooking the leg, 1-2. Sergeant Fury kicks out at 2.
Puts that knee away.
Big chop right to the spine of Sergeant Fury.
And that's not going to do a lot of damage, but what it is going to do, it's going to sting. It's going to make you mad.
It's going to make him mad. It's going to make him think about it every time he hits that mat with his back. And Omar clubbing forearm, really trying to wear down the back of Sergeant Fury. A lot of Omar's offense is suplex based, so he could just be trying to wear out the back of Sergeant Fury. Back suplex by High Voltage Omar.
There it is, on cue, Mr. Suplex. Laying him in.
German suplex, Fury turns over, presses for a lateral cover. Omar out at 2, may have tried to almost caught him off guard there. Palm strikes to the chest by Sergeant Fury. Going up top, Omar ducks under, off the ropes. Double knees right to the lower back of Sergeant Fury.
He is tenderizing that back at every opportunity.
Just painting a bullseye, specifically on the lower back of Sergeant Fury.
And that's going to stop Fury's ability to lift Omar. It's going to stop his ability to catch his breath. It's going to hurt.
Absolutely, and Omar continuing the assault, stomps right to the lower back. And he's got the legs, he's got the neck, he's dragging Fury back first in that ring post, and now just bow and arrow stretching him across the ring post. Fury, it looked like he was almost going to tap out there, but he can't. It's not a legal hold. And
I don't think Omar cares about legal holds.
Referee Dan Ryan with a torturously slow count. And Omar taking advantage of every single moment of it. Fury is in a lot of trouble as Omar has firmly taken control of this match.
Omar back to the post, it looks like.
Fury trying to hold on to the ring ropes for dear life, but Omar now stretching him, now stretching the leg. Still putting a lot of pressure on that back, but now his knee is being worked across that steel ring post. And Omar bending Sergeant Fury across the edge of the ring,
and
across the ring
count
post.
is doing no favors for Sergeant Fury here.
Absolutely not. And Fury just jumps unceremoniously to the outside. Omar, I thought he was going to maybe try and get a count-out victory there, but he breaks the count.
Well, he's got Sergeant Fury right where he wants him. He doesn't want to let him now. Can't have all that jaw-jacking and then not follow up.
And Omar sliding in the ring. Sergeant Fury barely kicking out at 2. High Voltage Omar. Oof, catching a back elbow there by Sergeant Fury. Still staying on him, trying to get a chin lock, trying to pull him up in a Cobra clutch. Now,
Might be going for that shock drop.
he might be. He likes to use a Cobra Clutch as a submission, or sometimes he does transition into that slam, that shock drop, which has put away many an opponent.
Either way, it's going to wear Sergeant Fury down something fierce.
He's keeping all of his body weight on the back of Sergeant Fury, just making him carry him here. And Sergeant Fury might be out. Arm dropped twice. Dan Ryan holding it up for the third. If it drops again, this is it. Oh, barely. Just barely getting the arm up to Sergeant Fury. Fury trying to claw at the head of High Voltage Omar. Omar with
He's got no hair to pull.
Brutal knee to the kidneys. Fury up, catches Omar, hits him with a stunner on the way down. Omar was going for that shock drop, but Sergeant Fury somehow managed to pull a counter.
Nice reversal, and it buys Sergeant Fury a little bit of time here to catch his breath. Omar's been working him hard, especially on that back for the past few minutes. And Sergeant Fury definitely needs to capitalize here, not let Omar take over again.
Sergeant Fury back to those palm strikes, right to the chest. Goes for a roundhouse kick. Omar ducks underneath, into the ropes, roll up. Omar gets over, holds down 1, 2, 3. I can't tell. It looks like Omar may have had the tights there, though. And Sergeant Fury, with that excess leverage coupled with the pressure on his back, unable to kick out. And High Voltage Omar very pleased with himself as he gets the victory.
Mr. Suplex is not afraid to cheat to win.
Absolutely
We couldn't
not.
see it from our view, but I gotta believe that HVO had a handful of Sergeant Fury's tights.
I guarantee it. It looked like 2 handfuls. He had his hand high on the lower back. I think he was just pulling up on the tights of Sergeant Fury. And High Voltage Omar more than happy to rub it in the face of Sergeant Fury, and has no interest in the adulation of making any new fans here in New York Championship Wrestling. And Sergeant Fury showing his respect to the fans, which Omar had no interest in doing.